Hello, everyone. I am living again, live streaming again, and this time is a little bit different. I am going to be reacting to a show which I have not seen, and to a creator that I've just been recently subscribed to. Let me just share my screen and showcase to you guys. So this is by Dryptosaurus Productions. I'm just newly subscribed. You guys should. I'm gonna unsubscribe for a sec. You should subscribe and put notifications on so you can you know get a notification every time he uploads. Now I have not seen any of these, so this will be experience for all of us. Well, mainly me, basically. But since my audio will be a little bit goofy, um please go check out his own video and his own channel. I'm hoping it's really great because I haven't seen it. It will be great, but let's go see it. So I'll just screen share again and just, yeah. So let's start from here.
What if I told you that there was a place where long extinct animals still lived, a place where extinction did not have to last forever? Welcome to Dinosauria, the Lost World, an isolated island that's location is redacted after 50 years of an
Redacted. We got it. Redacted. It's official. There's a collaboration with Dryptosaurus and um Scrubwood. My bad. You guys should also like his videos because yeah. Um I'm gonna react to the comment section later
intense study
because I just want to watch this.
and observations, culminating with a film crew being sent to the island, equipped with state-of-the-art cameras and drones that are virtually invisible and completely silent. We were able to bring this footage to you of thought to be extinct dinosaurs living and coexisting with each other.
The introduction was very nice actually. I really loved it. It's not like others that be like dinosaurs went extinct this time many ago, blah 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 blah. It's it's new, it's unique. I really like that, and yeah.
Forest, the most powerful carnivore, is stalking its prey. The carnivore creeps closer and closer to its quarry.
Oh, we have an intro. That's nice. Like I said earlier in the video and in the description, the audio is a bit goofy, so you'll only hear the narrator. So far it's going really well. I love how you got both Carnegies fighting each other. That was really nice. And I just really like it overall. The blood the blood was okay, but I felt like you could have done better with like making it more murky, or not really murky, but like just more cloddy. I don't know how to say it, but like I don't know how to say it, but like yeah, you get what and we have another Carnegie. I'm so jealous.
This is a female Triceratops, and she is making her way through the forest. Solitary Triceratops are a common sight in this part of the island, and they will only begin to form herds in a couple of months. He has come to a clearing. Another Triceratops.
Is he a little predator? I hear. Yeah, actually kind of does blend in though. So I'm actually really impressed.
They have no reason to interact, and thus both continue on their way. This is Dromaeosaurus, the small, quick-footed raptor. The Triceratops begins an intimidation scheme to attempt to scare the small raptor off. Neither of them can afford a fight. Dromaeosaurus runs. 2 months later, we find ourselves in the far northern pine forests, where a massive group of animals are moving.
It's- I was right, except for Taco.
A herd of sauropods is beginning their long migration to the south.
Ooh.
Farther up the river, you can spot a hadrosaurus.
Carnegie's does this guy have? Bro, I'm actually jealous. I need these.
Beckons her back to the group. A few hours later, the hadrosaurus herd has moved its way into a patch of scrubland. Where there's prey, there will always be predators.
Of course. That's the one. Where you been?
An
I thought you were
adult
gonna
female Albertosaurus sarcophagus.
a cuff of what? A cuff of what? All I know is Albertosaurus. I'm not that much of a nerdy nerd. But what happened to the Triceratops? Weren't you gonna hunt it? I need context. I'm sorry.
We will call her Charlotte.
Charlotte.
She's
Okay.
built for speed and has a bite force of 170 pounds.
Damn.
She begins to feed, but does something strange that we cannot yet explain. She drags the carcass away to a secluded
She has babies or a pack. She has either babies or pack.
location. Out of the scrub, a baby Albertosaurus emerges. We will call this baby Grant. Something is approaching. Something massive.
This is massive.
A full male Giganotosaurus. We will know him as Davis. He has claimed this new territory for himself.
But I barely know this guy, and I just want to say he's greedy as hell. Killed a T-Rex, and now he took over a territory and a carcass. Did
With that, our first journey into the Lost World is completed.
watch all the way to the credits. Him. Oh, additional Stranger Things. That's crazy. I'm not the only one that knows Orenasaurian. Thank God. What happened to him? He doesn't upload anymore. I genuinely miss him. What do I think about the first episode? It's nice, yeah. Nice. Voice crack. Um, yeah, it's nice. I don't really have anything to complain about it. Of course I'll rewatch the whole series again, like without streaming because I do need to hear the audio. But overall, it seems nice. I'm gonna call this guy greedy because he's greedy. And just um only one thing I do have to pick about. Like, it's great, don't get me wrong, but I love that scene, how they just wade through the water. There, well, it's just with anything, like with drinking and eating. Um, like mostly four-legged creatures. But when you're drinking slash eating, like puppeteering, let me use a cow for example. I don't have any of my figures right here. Um, tomorrow I have a chemistry exam. You were cooked? Yeah, you were cooked. Me, I have a history test tomorrow. I think I'm cooked. Anyways, whenever like you're puppeteering and like pretend this was a stegosaurus, like drinking, try not focus on the back legs because they could be levitating. Instead, like try to focus like somewhat here because like you can see it somewhat levitating and like you did push it in and to look better, I think. Which is good. But the thing is that like I wish that like people would take notice really and just like do that, if that makes sense. But overall it's really great. Hello, Jada, and are you really watching all of them? Yes, I am. So be prepared. Get some popcorn. I got vanilla Coke.
In today's episode of Dinosauria The Lost World, we will continue to experience the island's majesty and unique wildlife as we venture deeper into the interior forest, and for the first time, the island's central plains, and watch as winter slowly creeps closer and closer to the island's inhabitants.
In the trailer. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that looks like the Carnegie T-Rex. That Bionicosaurus. But I think his name was Nigel. Not too sure. The Chaotic Edge.
In the early morning dew, we can find an Archaeopteryx flying through the interior forest. Below, a strange creature is moving around in the brush. With a back full of plates and tail adorned with thagomisers. Is Stegosaurus, a rather rare sight on the island. Unlike most herbivores, they don't migrate and stay in their habitats year-round.
Oh, that's different from the other documentaries. See, I really want to get that figure. I cannot find it anywhere because it got retired. I think I could find it on eBay, but they'll probably cost a lot. But that hasn't stopped me before. I just always wanted this episode.
Here we can see a pair of Decotodon. At first glance, they might seem helpless, but they are armed with a thumb spike that can make short work of any predator. Decotodon and other iguanodontids are one of the last species to migrate, so for the next couple weeks they will stay here.
Yeah, sorry, Pelto.
It is midday, and a herd of Triceratops have found a waterhole. However, water attracts all creatures of the plains, and this mother has a baby to protect. A massive bull Triceratops is joining the group. However, he just wants a drink. The baby begins to wander from the herd.
It's a bad idea. That's one of the Carnegie I have.
Utahraptor, a predator as tall as a man and built for killing.
Mhm.
In order to make an easy kill on a young or weak individual, he attempts to spook the herd.
Just doing
His
voiceover.
plan works.
See, I don't want to criticize too much because I don't want to be a mean guy, but like, don't make it look like they're hovering. Like, I know I'd probably done it too, but like, that's I don't know. I'm very precise with what I want, but like, don't let that come affect you. Like, so far it's great. I really love the storyline. Well, not I don't know if there's a storyline, but I really love like how you portray it. It's really great. Cool. It's gonna be that's a fat baby.
We will call this Utahraptor Maverick and leave him as he enjoys his newfound feast.
That's a unique name. I might
So the
have to steal it.
Triceratops herd continue their way south. One youngster
Wait, right. Wasn't that one supposed to be alone? Same with that one.
So the Triceratops herd continue their way south. One youngster short.
And the only youngster, basically.
Within a few hours, the watering hole has dried up.
No.
This was a Triceratops, separated from the herd during its migration. And this is its assailant, a male Albertosaurus. We will call him William. This carcass, despite its large size, can only last him around a week. And once food runs out, he will have to follow the Triceratops herd south.
Okay, that was interesting. I don't really have much to say. It's just it was really good. A unique name that was also going to be used for a question, am I? Of course, we know how that went. Okay. Yes. Um, hello to the viewers that just joined us. We're just trying to watch all of it. But genuinely, it was just nice. Anything different? Nah. Okay. So three.
Today's episode of Dinosauria, The Lost World, we will for the first time explore the southern woodland, the battle between life and death. We are in the southern woodlands, and most of the herbivores have completed their migrating, meaning these woods are flush with game, big and small. These lands are ruled by a tyrant lizard king, Tyrannosaurus rex, the apex and largest predator on the island. His sense of smell has guided him towards the scent of an old weak animal. His feet are padded, making his approach silent.
That's sick.
His prey is revealed as a Chimerasaurus. The chase is on.
Damn.
The king has his feast. Further north, a baby Albertosaurus is scampering around. This is Grant and Charlotte, the Albertosaurus.
Oh, that's sick.
Grant has been growing incredibly fast and has doubled in size since we last met him.
Damn.
On their journey south, food has been scarce. And Protoceratops is some of the only prey they have spotted. They must both be strong for their journey. Meanwhile, back in the southern woodlands, this is an Acrocanthosaurus, one of the rarer sights on the island, but still deadly.
Plus, it's so deadly.
Acrocanthosaurus are highly specialized for hunting sauropods.
Oh, that's sick, actually.
Something is moving in the bushes, possibly a threat. No, just a baby Dilophosaurus. Nearby, something massive is thundering around, searching for food. It is a Daxa Titan, a massive sauropod that is making a pit stop on its way to the southern plains. He is tired and needs food and rest to continue. Saurus has noticed his presence.
Just saying, the brush looks so dense. So, like, how are you getting through? Yeah, we're just gonna answer questions now. When is the redacted theory? When is the redacted theory coming? Winky face. I don't know. Just whenever I have time. Probably not this weekend because I'm gonna try film Prehistoric Island, but I'm gonna tell a little bit that later. And a massive sauropod, if only it was a very honest. I don't get it. I'm sorry. That could be a redacted theory. Very honest.
Severely injured the old Soros
Just I don't get it.
collections.
Damn.
And the Acrocanthosaurus has a meal to last a week.
A week only? Now I get it, Scrubwood. Now I
This
get it.
commotion has attracted another carnivore. Ceratosaurus has been summoned by the commotion.
Right. Amazing. Zooming in and out.
Baby raptors await their mother's return. Play fighting is the main way to develop skills that will help them hunt. Their mother returns and comforts them.
Why not that one? It's so
But she must
helpless.
quickly depart.
Why not that one? That one is being left out. That's the middle child.
Find food for her offspring. One baby is venturing away from the nest. Something is watching. This is Macker, the Utah rat, and he needs food to survive the winter.
The middle child. Kill it.
The babies are curious about what he is and invested. But Macker,
It's so bad how to die though. That's such a bad way how to die. What is this? That damn.
babies are all you can buffet.
Kids? Offspring.
Turns to a massacre. She has no reason to stick around. Leaves.
Poor mum. It reminds me of the Machikosaurus from prehistoric world. What was it? Not prehistoric island, prehistoric planet. Yes, that. That was it. I haven't even seen the new episodes. Cannot spell. Big rock. No, what was the? I'm gonna search it up because I can't spell. Machikosaurus there. Yeah, this scene was so sad because the mother was just caring for its babies, and then out of nowhere, the dinosaur just, well, the frog snatched up one of the babies, and the mother's look was so sad. It was just like it was upsetting. Oh, never mind. Symptom, symptoms, frog. Okay, that's very lovely. Let's do 7-Eleven. A cold death.
Winter is in full swing across the island. Most animals have fled south. In this episode, they stayed behind to brave the cold winter snows. This is the interior forest, where many dinosaurs have sheltered from the harsh winds and snow. The smell of this dead corpse attracts carnivores from miles around. This female Daspletosaurus got here first, and she has not eaten for 8 days. A predator with her metabolism needs food regularly to survive. Something is approaching. This is William, the Albertosaurus.
Just saying, those two figures do look like very similar to me sometimes. I'm just like, what?
The defeated female Daspletosaurus leave, severely injured.
Mm.
The strength from her body is all gone. Death is a common sight during these harsh winters. These are the worst snows the island has received for 53 years.
53 years? God damn.
These leptoceratops are foraging for plant life underneath the snows and leaves. They're some of the only dinosaurs to stay north year round. This is a female Lythronax, a brutally efficient carnivore. We will call her Venus.
What what figure is that? I need that.
Small meal will not satisfy Venus. She must keep hunting to keep warm and not starve. One of the only non-struggling dinosaurs is Polacanthus.
Well, I know the Lithonax is the collector one, but I mean the little Ceratopsian, that one. I really want it. I know it's Safari LTD, like it looks like it.
Dinosaurs is Polacanthus. Its strong nose helps it sniff out roots and tubers from underground year-round, and is thus
Well, it's Carnegie.
rather unaffected by the cold and harsh winds.
Is it actually snowing, or is it just like flour?
This Giganotosaurus has found a dead Parasaurolophus, a welcome surprise. But Davis, another Giganotosaurus, has also caught scent of the carcass.
You're really going at it. There's no way you killed another predator when food is literally just right. And this creature is greedy. Oh, that was a good episode. We got more greedy, but other than that, it's okay. Loved it. But yeah. make more sense to kill the other Giga to eliminate competition. Well, I guess you could say that, but like you have to put all your effort in to kill it when you could put to little to none to medium effort to like scare it off and then go back off. That's my opinion.
On the island, the north has been claimed by winter. However, if you follow the main estuary south, you will find lush forests that are untouched by the winter's cold grass. This is where most of the island's wildlife has been sheltering during the winter.
The year from the Ghana, you from the Giga did not look like it was going to back down. True. So the other Giga could just be like, "Bye, I'm not dealing with this." I don't know.
Here we can see Charlotte and Grant, the mother and son Albertosaurus. They have been following the trail of prey and have not had a large meal in weeks, and need food if they are to survive. Triceratops herd is what Charlotte and Grant have been following.
They were both desperate. I could see it happening. Yeah, if they're both if they were both desperate, then yeah, it all makes way more sense.
This old female has been lagging behind and cannot be protected by the rest of the herd. Charlotte and Grant are not the only carnivores following the herd. William,
Course,
the other Albertosaurus, is also stalking the herd.
could be mates. Yeah.
But leaves the old female to her fate.
Damn. Num 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 num.
Charlotte attempts to steal his kill. For now, the mother and son must rest. It's now midnight on the prairie, and William is asleep. In order to see, we are using high-tech night vision cameras. Charlotte leaves once again to try and steal the kill.
The blood though, how it just like
Charlotte is no match for William's size and strength. She's exhausted by the hard fight. Charlotte collapses from her wounds. She is dead.
he's dead already. Oh, oh wow! Everything is going babyless or everything's- yeah.
Grant flees into the nearby forest. It is 10 to 1 odds he will survive a week. It is now morning across the island. We are in the southern woodland. With almost all of the island's dinosaurs in the south, overhunting has caused a lack of prey for small to mid-sized carnivores. With all their usual game gone, they must turn to alternative food sources. This guanlong is an example of dinosaurs native to the southern woodland. With his usual quarry gone, he must improvise. Source is following the guan. Carnivores preying on each other has become a common sight in the southern part of the island. It is now midday in the southern forests, and most herbivores are no longer grazing. Except for this Stegosaurus. He grazes carelessly. Because if anything were to attack him, his thagomizers and robust plates would surely protect him. But something has been following his scent. Venus, the Lythronax, has been tracking this stegosaur. While Lythronax don't normally hunt Stegosaurus, Venus is unable to find any other suitable game. Venus's leg has been punctured and severely wounded by the Stegosaurus's thagomizers. These injuries may severely impact her ability to hunt and may spell her demise. Reviving will be a tough struggle for Venus, and if she lives for more than a few days, it will be an uphill battle.
Okay, that was really cool. Um, I like how you kind of killed off your own species, but I feel like what would have been cooler is that like cannibalism, because like that's not often portrayed in like dino media. Well, it is, but it depends with different species, especially with species that aren't really particularly known for it. I love this shot right here of the Guanlong. It was absolutely amazing. One of my favorite figures. I don't know where it is though.
In today's episode of Dinosauria: The Lost World, we will visit the island's main river in the southern forest and plains. With dinosaurs pushed closer and closer together, conflict emerges and blood will be spilt. It is mid-morning over the island. The sun rose 2.5 hours ago. To the island's main river, giant tetanus live in the island's rivers, with their only competition being small populations of crocodiles.
Scrubwood Studios. You make a feature.
They have been able to grow to great sizes. They are quick ambush predators, being able to leap out of the water and grab, then pull under anything that comes near the water. Here we can see Venus, the life reference. She has been unable to hunt since her encounter with the Stegosaurus and has come to quench her thirst.
It just goes like. I was right.
She is pulled under and is dead.
It was actually right. Oh.
With her injuries, it is unlikely Venus would have survived much longer anyway. At the edge of the southern woodland, a Decododon is feeding. Unlike some herbivores, Decododon has the ability to stand on its hind legs if needed. Something is watching the Decododon. A female Utah raptor. We will call her Lyra.
Shook too. It's always the thumbnails. It's pretty cool.
Little does the Decododon know, Lyra is just a distraction. Another Utah raptor. We would call her Cindy. And the pack leader, Maverick.
Scrub Studios. Enjoy the finale to this rather unrated series. I will definitely. You certainly did. Well, I'm glad to hear. Um, Seriously, overall, it's great. So like, it's underrated. So please give this guy some credit and give him some just a lot of notice because it's going really great.
No exceptions. Lyra and Cindy will have to wait their turn. In times of food scarcity, Utah raptors will form packs in order to make food acquisition easier. Deep in the southern forests, a thundering sound can be heard. A thundering of something massive. The sauropod herd. Individuals is weak and sick. Davis can smell that one of the sauropods is sick. He just has to find out which one. He attempts to break up the herd. Davis has downed the sixth sauropod. It is strange to observe him so far south. The majority of his territory is in the scrublands. Moving this far from his home territory may cause some unwanted tension for Davis.
Yeah, okay. That's something. Yeah, wow. It's like greedy. Actually, got something that he doesn't need to fight over. Nice. I loved how the Utah Raptors were there. In some way, I knew they were gonna be like teamed up together. Um, just gonna give a little tiny spoiler for Prehistoric Island. I plan for this one to be in the series. I don't have it. I that one will be in the series, and that one would also be the series. But I haven't given them names. They do become main characters, but I don't have names for them. So if you guys want to drop name suggestions, go down below when the video is actually about Prehistoric Island.
The island springs Across the island, spring is beginning to bloom in full force. The island is home to many species of wildflowers, ranging from black-eyed Susans to blue asters. Greenery is returning, and the island is lighting up with life, big and small. Even the island's native avian dinosaurs are stirring and flying back to the island after a long winter. The island's avian inhabitants, the predatory buto, are following the migrating cranes from neighboring islands into the northern plains. In the southern plains, it is midday. Most herbivores are sheltering from the intense heat, and a massive predator is moving through the scrub and grass. Nearby, the Utah raptor pack is sleeping by their kill. Davis approaches closer and closer to the sleeping pack.
No, don't be greedy, please. Just scare him.
Lyra awakes from the noise.
Gonna do nothing to greedy. You might as well bugger off. Please don't. Like that. There you go. you dead? No! They killed Greedy! I actually liked Greedy.
Is victorious over the invader. In the fields of igneous rock surrounding the island's volcano, Mount Tyrannosaur, small patches of vegetation and small trickling rivers survive to dot the harsh landscape soil. Few dinosaurs are strong enough to brave these harsh conditions to reach the oasis found here. One dinosaur that has been surviving here is about to show his face. It is Grant, the now subadult Albertosaurus. He has barely survived since his mother was killed by William. He has survived mainly by scavenging on carcasses left by larger carnivores, and despite his scavenger lifestyle, he is still in rather good condition.
Damn. I'm surprised that you survived. I thought you were gonna die. How did you just become featherless? Feathers, then featherless. I'm not gonna judge, but amazing.
He has come across a seemingly abandoned carcass of a stegosaurus. This carcass belongs to William.
For your mother. Oh, okay. Boy, if you kill him, you're also gonna be the new greedy. Yeah, nah, okay, never mind. Because, scrubby, whatever you call it.
William has been killed by the giant temnospondyl, and Grant is able to escape. In the interior forest, life is back to normal, and the sauropod herd, having returned from the south, is feeding.
And then what is that? Overall, it was a good finale, I think. I love how, like I love this landscape, how, like, there's mountains, There's like cracks. There's like running water. There's like it looks like moss. Like the trees in the background. Your mother's killer that soon gets killed. Like those weird full red plants with like the rocks and the dead shrubs. I like how there was water and like the bushes from there. And I love it when
Killed by the giant Temnos.
how Grant just like stays in the bushes like that. It's sick. Um anyways, it was nice. Yeah, loved it. Sick. So yeah, I need to do something like that. And now let's do the proper finale? I don't know.
It has been 5 years since
Oh, what do I do?
the last. It has been 5 years since the last episode.
5 years. Okay.
Things have been relatively peaceful since our last visit. It is now spring again, and dinosaur life is at its all-time peak. In the interior forest, the hadrosaur herd is feeding. They have grown in numbers over the past years. They stay constantly alert and on edge. However, that may not be enough.
Twist. He survived. William survived.
A predator controls the herd.
Yeah.
It is Grant, now fully grown.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's Grant. Totally.
One hadrosaur has been separated from the herd. A second Albertosaur lying in wait.
He came back from the death too.
And his mate do something we cannot yet explain. They drag the carcass off.
To their offspring.
A baby Albertosaurus emerges from the trees.
Expected. No, it's a common thing in Dino tubers when they reuse the same figures to like, why not? I'm not sure I'll do it because like don't really want to, but like either way, it's good.
Grant encourages his child to eat. And so we will leave Grant and his new family in the interior forest. In the southern plains, a massive group of herbivores has congregated.
Damn, it is massive. my god.
The herd is even accompanied by a small salt.
I think
The herd is even accompanied by a small Saltosaurus. And so our journey through this extraordinary island of extinct wildlife comes to an end. The lives of the dinosaurs will continue without their knowledge of our observation of them, and this lost world of dinosaurs will stay undisturbed for countless more generations.
oh, that's Morse code. I am gonna figure that out right now. Say hello.